Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel and 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Today, guys, we're talking about infinite abundance, a really important topic because it relates to not just abundance, but the ideal of infinite abundance, a thing that is beyond, in some ways, human comprehension, but sets a context for a larger discussion about levels of joy, levels of health, levels of wellness, levels of financial access. So, thanks for being here. You can go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. So, allow me to say first a few words about myself. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher, author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, author of the acclaimed historical novel Americas, author of the Pulitzer Prize winning, or no, I didn't win. I should have won. I got robbed. Pulitzer Prize nominated. That was a total Freudian slip. I should have won. I was robbed. The Pulitzer Prize nominated animating Black and Brown liberation, a theory of, that's pretty funny. It shows where my mind is at. I was robbed. The Pulitzer Prize nominated animating Black and Brown liberation theory of American literatures. I'm the board president of a great nonprofit here in Los Angeles, in our Crenshaw district called the World Stage. My educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergrad, my master's from UCLA, and my PhD in English Lit from the University of California at Riverside. Guys, I'm an expert at being productive, right? I don't say that to brag or boast. I say it because people are oftentimes surprised to hear that level of productivity. Given my crazy background, I am the product of a young girl who was assaulted at age 16, gave birth to me at 17, and subsequently gave me up for adoption to an amazing single divorcee. Yet at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD, yet as cool Modi famously said, "Ha, you like me now." And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, I know many other people can as well in their own lane, which is not to in any way minimize any systemic barrier or personal challenge to success or abundance or infinite abundance, because I've had a lot of them. I'm just saying people don't care about what you generally don't care about what you've been through. They want to see you come on through. Well, I like that. They don't care about what you've been through. They want to see they care about, can you come on through, cross the finish line. So that's a harsh lesson. But if you're an adult, that's how it is. So this is a show me world. We have to, a lot of times, at least for Black folk, make a way out of no way, right? And keep, no doubt, pushing against injustice. That's what I've done in my life. Pushing for equity. That's what I've done in my life for sure. But we still have to deliver anyway. So I know that a lot of Black professionals are like, yeah, yeah. So anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us, guys. We love and respect you here. So let's dive into the topic of today. So we're talking about infinite abundance, which, at times, the word abundance for many people is inextricably tied to wealth, to cash, money, and its creation. And sure, abundance can mean that and is tied to financial security, financial abundance, financial wealth, right? But for us, certainly for me, abundance, and certainly infinite abundance, is a much broader topic. So I want to talk about that first. And so, in my understanding of the spirit realm, at times we call it God, we call it the presence, we call it Yahweh. We can choose our own nomenclature here. That entity is oftentimes described as the all-knowing, all-seeing, omnipresent, omniscient, all-knowing, being, always been here, always will always be here. Like energy can't be created or destroyed, right? So it's omnipresent. Well, I think of it as that idea also as abundance. It's just it's 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 so much, and then there's the idea of infinite abundance. It's so plentiful. And if you live in nature, you really see abundance in terms of the physical world. So I live here at the ocean, right at the beach here, and oftentimes, I'll pick up just a few grains of sand on the tip of my finger, and there may be like 60, 70 grains on the tip of my finger. And as I look around at the beach, and it's you can't even really conceptualize it. The number of grains of sand on the ocean, on the beach. I mean, it boggles the mind. And then also in the morning, so when it's still dark, when I'm meditating, you see the stars, you know. And as Carl Sagan said when I was a kid, he had this incredible show called Cosmos, which has got a lot of kids interested in science, including me. He would always say there are billions and billions and billions of stars. Probably more than that. There's infinite. We can't even conceptualize it, right? Because the space, stars. I mean, so that those physical examples, grains of sand and the star, billions and billions and billions of stars. Um, that's my physical reminder of the infinitude of God, which I just call God, or I call God what one love. But it doesn't matter really what you call it, what you call the presence, what you call God. You can call it Jesus if you want to. That's fine too.